Knew we'd scare somebody up.
It's like open mic night.
Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Chris. I'm Dan's godson. So he knew me before I knew him, but I've been lucky enough to know him my whole life. Can't look at Mo. I just wanted to say two things. One of them's selfish, and the other one is about everybody. My fondest memories will be sitting anywhere, usually in restaurants, but it could be anybody's living room, or it could be anywhere, and it would be with my dad and Dan, and the two of them, as mentioned before, would just be yelling. It didn't matter what the mood was, or where we were, or what they were talking about. It's either history or sports or local politics. It didn't matter, but everybody else would be enjoying their meal and be quiet and having a good time, and then there would be these three
He was
people.
in denial about being hard of hearing. That's why.
It usually started with my dad, and then he would finally get Dan worked up enough to slam his hand down on the table and start yelling as well. And I just remember that as I looked around and watched all the people's faces turn towards our table, they never noticed, but I always did. But I was never embarrassed ever. I was always proud to be there with those two, and I always felt like I was part of something special to be there with those two. And I kind of felt like the third in a generation. And it kind of came full circle. On my 21st birthday, we were at whatever the bar was up the street, the Red Lion, I think it was. It's right over there. It's not there anymore, but it was. And we were there. We had Benedictine and brandies. I don't know. That's what they got.
It's your first drink, Chris, right?
Yeah, my first drink with Dan especially. And he looked at me and he told me that he was proud to be there with me, and that he could be there with me on my 21st birthday, and that it was something special for him too. And it felt really good to know that he was as proud to be there with me as I was always proud to be there with him. And
And he switched it for a root beer.
yeah. It was just water after that. No. And the second thing I wanted to say is that I would just like to remind everybody that I think it's kind of Dan's legacy that, yes, he had an individual relationship with everybody, and that was very well put. But I think it's also important to remember that when you got to know Dan, you became part of this extended family that goes, it's limitless. There's people that knew Dan all over the state and probably all over the world from his travels, even the recent one to Ecuador, his friend Will. But I just wanted to say that I think that's important that he brought us all here together and that we all get to know each other because of him.